Toby, we've had a couple of impressive meets for the Pirates indoor season. A couple of weekends ago, Alex Peters, a new school record in the 5,000. And then this past weekend, a couple school records in the distance medley relays and near school record in the women's 60. Just talk about some of the great things that have been happening these last 2 weeks down at the podium.
Yeah, it's exciting to finally see hard work pay off and also taking advantage of opportunities. We've had this podium, facility that allows us not only to compete but also practice. And when you got hardworking athletes with talent and you give them the right tools and opportunities, then they take advantage of it, or you hope they take advantage of it, which they have been. And it's showing, the investment that we've been making into certain things is going to pay off. And yeah, we've had a school record in every meet so far. And as you said, we had a couple people second best all time. And so knocking on the door of a few more. And then we've got a big meet this weekend that will hopefully garnish a lot more.
Talk about the big meet this weekend. We're hosting at the podium, but a huge number of teams, huge number of athletes. What's the challenge of not getting lost in the wash, so to speak? But the benefit of something like that for our student athletes.
Yeah, we're going to have almost our entire team. We have 89 athletes on the team, and I think we have all but about 10 or 15 that won't be competing, which is going to be great. The meet's going to be large with almost 1,000 athletes entered into the meet. It's going to be a fairly long meet for 2 days, but our officials are ready for that. Our athletes have been competing for the most part all season in big flights, big heats, a lot of people. So I think we're used to it now, and I think we're ready for our last indoor meet of the season, and everything's kind of culminating at this point for a lot of them.
It is. It's late in the indoor season already.
Yeah.
It gets late early. And then for those who do qualify for nationals, it's a long stretch before they actually get to go, about 6 weeks or so. So for those who will be going back to nationals, how do you keep them ready to compete well for an indoor meet when you have already transitioned to outdoor kind of stuff?
Yeah, again, having the podium for a couple more weeks helps with that because we can continue to do some indoor training. There are a couple more meets that we can get to get some competition. They're not necessarily great opportunities, but there are some options like that. And then it's just, working on the stuff that we work to get them to that point and just fine-tuning things and kind of keeping the momentum going. It also helps that it's kind of the beginning of outdoor, as you said, and so the entire team is all excited about competing, and so I think that kind of motivates those people that, they're excited for outdoor, but then they also have, this big meet, nationals hopefully coming for them.
So run down the list. Who are the names that we need to pay attention to as far as potential national qualifiers for indoors?
Yeah, right now, Solo Hines has the best chance. Amelia Hewson as well, and they're both been to indoor nationals before.
And Solo in the 60-meter dash, Amelia in the 60-meter hurdles.
Yep, and then Solo also in the 200 this year. I mean, he's got a mark that hopefully will get him in that event as well. And then Renee in the shot put. And then you've got our multi-eventers, J.J. Martin and Bree Rawls. Both have legitimate shots this weekend to get those marks. And then there's a handful of others, Allie Ball, and I can kind of keep going. But I think we've got about 10 people that have shots over the next couple days.